Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Thank you, Kevin, for the $10. That's very nice of you. How's the heat today? Could be better. Could be worse. Sun's going down. It's not as bad as it could be. Not too worried about it. A long day? No, not really. It hasn't been that bad of a day. It's been a strange day, I guess. It's been a while since I've been, like, sick. So, dealing with that. I cannot yell. I cannot yell at or with you guys tonight. If I do, I'm just letting you know that Amelia is going to punch me in the face if I yell. I've given her full license to absolutely dunk on me if I yell. So I cannot yell at you guys tonight. You guys are going to have to deal with this level of volume. Because if I yell, my vocal cords are going to explode. So this is it. No projecting the voice, no theater voice, Paul, tonight. You're getting this quiety quiet, Paul. And if you don't like it, you gotta go, man. You gotta go. Literally just finished Harlan County, USA. Really glad you recommended it. Yeah, buddy. No, it's a really good documentary. I think in general, and this is just something that has dawned on me now that I'm getting older and I'm more prone to shit like this, like having my voice go, having my ears get infected or whatever. I feel fine, bro, but thank you. I'm not, I feel a little run down, but but I'm thinking that like maybe it might be useful for me to try and modulate my volume a little bit anyway, because I do the show like there's a room full of people, that can't hear me, because that's how I was trained to perform, and I really don't think it's necessary all the time. I also think it's part of like what makes my performance unique, so I don't definitely want to ditch it, but I got to be more careful. When the main thing I do for a living, or at least the main expression of my job, is talking, it can be very scary to fucking, look down the barrel of that. Like losing your voice. That's right. I wonder if taking an hour in a day and just being silent would be a good thing for your voice. I know singers do that. I mean, I'm probably silent for a good hour a day.
I feel like you are more than that.
Maybe. I mean, if you're not counting sleep time,
Yeah. Or you'll sit at your computer and just fuck around for a couple hours sometimes.
Yeah.
I ain't talking during that.
True. True. I was gonna... Excuse me. Chill Paul tonight, yeah. Has to be chill tonight. meth back in the day. Had smoothies. Well, I'm not doing meth, but maybe smoothies. Maybe a nice smoothie.
I think that's still a little bit of sherbet left if you want it.
I wish we had some Jamba Juice. Jamba Juice. Or Jamba Juice. You were so impassioned earlier today. It was great. Bro, it was great, but it hurt my voice. So here's what happened. I'll let you guys in on a little secret. I got fired up on Highdeology, right? And I carried that level of fired up into the recording of a Greasetrap. Got in a huge political scrap with TJ and fucking Scotty. Both of them just fucking going at me. And I was hollering and yelling and all this shit, and at some point my voice just went and that was it. And so I had to record a whole ass show today with my voice all fucked because I was too loud today, because I abused the fucking voice this morning yelling at you fucking guys. How you like that? How you like them fucking apples, huh? 99 cents, yeah. Oh man, we went fucking ham on each other. Me and Scotty going at it. TJ trying to be all dismissive and him going at me. Everybody yelling. But at the end, we ended up having a fucking talk like a bunch of normal people. I won't deny that it was me that fucking carried it there, as it usually is. Sometimes I feel like you gotta blow off the angst before you can get to the core of an issue. Or at least for me. Maybe not for other people. But
yeah, I'll probably see that in about a week or so.
Who knows? Yeah, yeah. Usually that's about when those come out. We don't like recording the Greasetraps more than like a week out ahead, because let's talk about doomer subjects again. All right, well, go ahead. The floor is yours. Do you just enjoy yelling all the time? Does the salt ever run out? No and no.
Is that a paddling?
No, it's okay. He doesn't know he's stupid. He's harmless. He's harmless stupid. Did you invest in a gene splicing project to help make human vocal cords more like lions? No. That's a dumb joke. Or a dumb question. Salt is eternal. Yes. Stop it. Next time I read something fucking stupid, I'm gonna start banning people. I'm trying to be nice, dude. Enjoying the calm before a veritable dish storm. You mean shit storm? What logistically were the early stages of attempting to address tens of millions of climate refugees in the U.S. look like? Well, we see it already at the border, right? The camps. There will be camps. That sounds so ominous, but it's so true. There will be camps in various places in the United States for refugees. They will be called concentration camps. And in certain instances, they will probably be run like them. Literally tens of millions of people. You can't fit them all in camps. Might I recommend you read some history books? I believe at one point there were something like 5.5 million people in concentration camps in Nazi Germany.
That was the 1940s.
Right.
So.
And in Germany, which is like the size of Nebraska.
Yeah. And they had more camps in France and all their other fucking shit.
Poland. So... concentration camp comparison I understand, but at the same time there isn't just random executions of those people. Nobody said there was, and there doesn't have to be. Deaths of despair, deaths of COVID-19 exposure, those things are just as efficient as killing people, as rounding people up and throwing them in gas chambers. Yeah. Just gonna wait for the train to go by because you guys will not be able to hear me. U.S. has enough land, money, and resources to jail entire nations of people if they choose. Yeah. Yeah. Prison, another good example of concentration camps within the United States. Pretty sure the reason we're going to do that is because of human tendency to descend into chaos and disorganization and evil. I think that that's an absolutely fucking doomeristic way of looking at human beings. I think that if this country made it a point to accept those people and made it a point to find those people places to live and places in our economy and put the able-bodied among those people to work fighting the worst parts of climate change within this country and without, that we could do a lot of good with this influx of people, in addition to making them welcome in our country. We're just not going to do it that way. We're going to do it with the AKs and the 50 cals and the big concrete walls and the concentration camps and the bullshit. Because there's no money in housing refugees. Not right away, at least. It takes too long to start turning a fucking profit on that investment, you know. It takes people a generation or so to acclimate and become taxpayers and tax spenders, and we don't want to wait a generation.
If there was a big-ass strike, that labor might be more attractive.
Yeah. I mean, a big-ass strike or just a general fucking mass movement of people. I mean, this is why I spend so much time out here yelling and advocating for things and blow my voice out at you fucking people. And it's honestly why I blew my voice out at TJ too, because he was one of the people last night that triggered me being pissed off. Because he was running around, like everybody was, with this fucking the Gulf is on fire story. And liking tweets by AOC where she's just performatively throwing rocks at other people like she's done a fucking thing about it. You know what I mean? You know, I started calling him on that, and he got defensive, and then I got defensive, and then Scotty got defensive, and then everybody got angry. But once all of that had fucking blown over, we actually had a conversation, and I told TJ, I was like, because, you know, I get called the doomer, and it's TJ that's acting like the fucking doomer now. No shit, no joke. It's TJ. TJ's the fucking doomer. I'm not a doomer. Because his position is basically like, it's too much. We're just fucked, and who cares, and ha ha ha, and tee hee hee, and I'm the Joker, and blah blah blah. And it's just, you know, like I don't. I try to explain to him that, like, I'm a red light performer. I see this type of shit, and it's like, this means it's time to really get real. This means it's really time to get fucking boisterous and get your ideas out there. You know, and I see TJ with a platform that's 10 times the size of my personal platform easily. And I know what kind of good he could do if he just upped his fucking IQ about labor and started agitating for it. Because I don't think that the fact that TJ has not worked in the labor space in his life doesn't preclude, I don't think it precludes him from making compelling arguments about it. But he just doesn't know. Like, I asked him, like, why not? Because I don't know anything about labor. And it's like, man, fucking, you know how to avail yourself of information, bro. Better than anybody I know. It's not complex. It's just long. The history of labor is long, but it's not complex. When I run for office and change things, dude, I'm precluded from ever serving in any kind of office. Bro, I got my ass spanked and my nipples all fucking close pinned up, and I did the duty stain challenge, bro. I'm unelectable. That's not for me. Agreed, Ingart. Thanks for $5. What have you got to lose if you try for a local office? Money. What do you got to lose?
I'm pretty sure that's not the popo. That sounds like an ambulance siren.
Well, there's multiples, so there's a good chance that's a fire truck and an ambulance. Or a fire vehicle and an ambulance.
Yeah. I mean, like, sometimes the fire truck basically is the ambulance. They'll get there first and they'll do the oxygen shit.
Yeah. In fact, there are certain cases which the fire people have to clear an area before the fucking EMTs can take you away. But yeah, I don't know if that was cops or what. But it's 4th of July, and it's probably got something to do with that, I would guess. Yeah, I mean, just earlier today, somebody set off like a fucking giant one right over our house. Just like, boom, boom. Shook the whole fucking house. It's just like, all right. I'm wondering now if some of these fucking yokels out here didn't hear me out here ranting about how stupid they are. Oh well.
But it came from that side, so.
Yeah, probably not then. No, dude, it sounds like artillery going off. Like when people use the really, really big ones, it sounds like an artillery shelling. The rant louder, can't do it. Gotta rant quiet today. Yeah, the skies will be lit up tonight here, and tomorrow it'll be even more pronounced.
It'll probably go on for the next week and little bursts.
Oh yeah, for days at least. For days afterwards, at least, people will be running through the last of their little things. Those are me and my mom's favorite ones. Whistling Pete's, dude. The screamers. They're loud and annoying and obnoxious, and that's why we love them so much. Lately, I'm starting to see no point in celebrating the 4th. I mean, I was talking to it about my mom, or with my mom about it today when she dropped by. I was talking to her about how, and she said the same shit I was saying to you guys earlier this morning about how, like, a lot of the fun has been sucked out of the 4th of July in California because it's so dry here and people are just so nonchalantly exploding showers of sparks all over everything, and it's just like, man. And shooting their guns off too. It's like, man, can we celebrate without racking our guns up in the air and shit? That's just, ugh. I hate that. Oh. You got metal in your tongue? Damn. Yeah, I've never done the illegal screamers. They've got like a safe and sane firework called Whistling Pete's that are me and my mom's favorite. So I got to get a pack of Whistling Pete's tomorrow and a big finale firework. That's my contribution to tomorrow's 4th festivities. This is the first real holiday that most places have opened up. Yeah, that's true.
Granted, the 4th of July is not much of a going to places. It's like more going to meet your family and shit.
Lots of people travel on 4th of July.
Yeah.
It's a huge travel day in the summer.
But I mean, like, they don't go into businesses as much. It's more...
Yeah, true. It's more of a party day, I guess. I admit traditions aren't exactly smart or helpful, but damn if they ain't fun. Yeah, I'm not down on the traditions and stuff. That's not what I'm angsty about or whatever. I'm not angsty about traditions. I like setting off little fireworks, and I like getting together with family and having a barbecue or whatever, and that those parts of the holiday don't bother me. But it's worrying about your fucking home burning down because some dumbass in your neighborhood lit a fucking firework off on your roof or landed one in your backyard or whatever the fuck. Dinor's deathly afraid of fireworks, like most dogs are. That scares the shit out of him. So yeah, I like the movie Demolition Man. I don't know how much it speaks to me as time goes on, but it's a fun movie.
I'm so disappointed in the one we watched earlier.
I can't. Oh yeah, the No Sudden Move or whatever.
Yeah.
I think that one's in theaters right now too. So, new Steven Soderbergh movie starring Benicio del Toro and Don Cheadle and Ray Liotta, yeah.
Brendan Fraser.
And we tried to fucking watch it and got about, I don't know, a quarter of the way in, and it was just not good. I wonder what the last 4th of July will be like before everything falls apart, as everything's falling apart. We might be living through one of the last 4th of Julys, you know, traditional celebrations of 4th of July. Who the fuck knows, bro?
The nukes. That'll be the last 4th of July.
Yeah,
Just
dude.
all the nukes at the same time.
Dun 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 dun. It's weird to think about, you know. One of the things that TJ and Scotty and I ended up talking about today was like this idea about the, you know, it's something we talk about here a lot too. The people that come after this, whatever small group of human beings, assuming there is one, survives this. And it's interesting to think about how some of our traditions may carry on, but be totally different, you know? Like they may still carry on some of the names of our holidays, but the meaning of those holidays will likely profoundly change. Well, how do you deal when people around you disappoint you? Not something I really deal with all that often, bro. I mean, I guess that probably comes from me not having a whole lot of expectations of the people that I keep around me. I expect them to be themselves. That's really the only way I get disappointed in people. Disappointment's not really something I walk around with feeling a lot of.
You can't put your own standards on other people.
No, you can't. Well, I guess you can, but it seems like a pretty boring and lonely way to live. After the apocalypse, I think. Well, yeah, dude. Everybody thinks that now that it was used in fucking Mad Max Fury Road. They talk about, what do they talk about? We will McFeast in heaven or whatever. They talk about the McFeast burger.
Well, they did that in Dark Shadows too. Like Johnny Depp's character sees the fucking golden arches and like thinks it's a sign of some god.
Oh, yeah. How many people do you think I don't know, bro. I like. There's a chance nobody does. When you're talking about the apocalypse, well, whatever form that takes, I think that this idea that we're gonna have an apocalypse is kind of like movie-based thinking. I think it's going to be a number of apocalypses that gradually reduce the human population to basically nothing.
Plagues, fucking natural disasters, and fucking all that shit.
War, famine, disease, climate disaster, deaths of despair, suicides, murders. You know, I mean, it's just going to be... It's going to be a nightmare, y'all. And at the end of it, whether or not there's enough people left to cohesively continue the species, and whether there's enough habitable land and accessible land on the planet to kind of maintain our species in a smaller number for long enough for us to make a bounce back, that's the question, right? No, we don't have time to generationally become a species that maintains a smaller number. That would happen if maybe our culture was left unabated and uninterrupted for another 200-300 years. We'd really start seeing maybe the fruits of that, but only in the West, because that whole like anti-baby boom is only really happening in the West. The global South and the Middle East and well, I guess a lot of the Middle East is part of the global South. It's the opposite. People are breeding like fucking rabbits. Guess the Bible was right about the apocalypse after all. Well, no, because the Bible says that a giant fucking Gabriel will rise out of the sea and blow his trumpet so loud that everybody on the world will hear it. And I mean, it's just like, you know, apocalyptic literature relies on the fact that everything is finite. So every apocalyptic author in the history of authors is going to be lauded in the last days as the one that saw it coming. Look how George Orwell is getting lionized now because he wrote a seminal piece of dystopian fiction, and it seems to have presaged a lot of the things that, you know, are happening now. 1984 becomes something that it hits a little different now than it did when I read it when I was a kid, you know. The ideas behind it anyway. But, you know, eventually that shit is going to happen.
I couldn't get into it for some reason.
1984.
I just didn't like the characters.
Yeah, they're not very likable. I think that's part of the point of the book, is that everything likable has been stripped out of people by that point. Individuality is, you know, scorned or outright outlawed. Social media screwed us up. Without that, no, bro. You're trying to find blame, and you can't blame what we're talking about here today on any one fucking thing.
It's like the collapse of Rome wasn't one thing.
No. If you actually study the Roman Empire, and I'm not a huge fucking I don't have a huge base of knowledge about it, but I've read a pretty seminal piece of Roman historical literature, SPQR, which is a book by a historian named Mary Beard, who wrote just a really, really fantastic, long but informative book on the fall of the Roman Empire, and or the rise and fall of the Roman Empire. And reading that book, you know, it disabused me of any notion that there was just one piece of corruption or one kind of societal problem or whatever that went out of control in Rome. It was everything. People lost faith in the institutions. The institutions lost their connection to the people. Overextended themselves militarily, underdefended themselves militarily. There were Roman emperors who allowed huge swaths of their conquered land to be reconquered, just thinking like, oh, it'll be nothing for us to go back and reconquer that, and they never got to.
Yeah, I think Constantinople even lasted longer than Rome.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, Istanbul/Constantinople is literally the first city of Earth. Pretty much every major culture in history at one point controlled Constantinople.
Like it was the last vestige of the Roman Empire.
Well, the Roman Empire moved east.
Yeah.
Constantine moved the entire Roman Empire, the whole fucking head of the Roman Empire, from Rome to Constantinople. You know, it was just, I don't know. There was a lot of things that happened that made Rome dissolve into nothingness. And it's the same thing. It's the same thing going on here. More of a slow unraveling than one giant fall, or more likely several giant falls. Well, yeah, I mean, it's going to be like a roller coaster that keeps dropping. You know, we had a huge drop last year with COVID-19. This is just one of those things that, you know, and then the year before that, we had those insane wildfires in California and
record-breaking hurricane season.
Yeah.
We got to Hurricane Iota or some shit.
Yeah, Zeta.
Yeah.
Zeta was the one that destroyed fucking.
Yeah, but Zeta comes like way earlier.
Oh, does it?
It's not Z, and it's not equivalent to Z.
Oh, I thought it was they were doing it alphabetically.
Yeah, but Zeta's not the last letter of the Greek alphabet.
Yeah, right.
They're actually dropping the Greek alphabet because of that.
Good.
People don't know what the Greek alphabet is. They're dropping it.
Fuck them. Fuck the Greeks. What do they know? I always picture the fall of America as everything getting worse and worse till we hand ourselves over to another nation. Probably won't happen, but it's how I mean, that is technically what will happen. If you want, like, as things get worse and worse, what I see happening is first the balkanization of the United States will happen. The federal government will no longer be able to maintain a sense of power and control over the states, and one or more states will secede from the Union, and that'll start a cascade where a number of states will do the same, move themselves to a more localized government. But balkanizing the United States is going to cause nothing but conflict and economic devastation. It's going to shut down the engine of capitalism in this fucking country and rewire it. And that's going to weaken, obviously, the standing of the United States. Any states that do remain in that union are going to lose, I don't know, 50, 60% of their GDP. I mean, it's just going to be, I see that. I see the kind of beginnings of the balkanization of the United States happening just in the rhetoric of people. I mean, when I was a kid, nobody ever talked about seceding from the Union. Not genuinely, not honestly. There was no talk of like California being its own republic, or you know what I mean, fucking Texas being its own republic. There might have been some crazies out there with some wild ideas about it, but it was not something that was discussed in normal fucking everyday society, and now it is. And that alone shows you that there's a will for it. When America collapses, do you think the South will try and restart the Confederacy? I don't know if it'll come in that form.
I don't think there's enough uniting those states anymore.
No. I think you're right. Most infuriating thing about last year is the drumbeat of going back to normal in the middle of the crisis. Well, that's because we're like, look at what we've been trained to do. We're used to caring about something for just a week at max, and then having this cathartic time where we go like, all right, guys, look, it's time to get back to normal. And nothing ever is normal again. There's what we now know is a new normal. But that becomes the catharsis that we all engage in together. We all engage in the new normal catharsis. But COVID-19, we couldn't do that. So we had people 2 weeks into the lockdowns going like, okay, well, we did that, done with that. And it's like, you don't get to be done with that. This may never be done.
24-hour news cycle just gave people super short attention spans. And
yeah. Is there a Caesar in this scenario? There's not really a Caesar in the Roman scenario. I mean, I hate all this hate on New York and Cali. It's better than whatever boring town you live in. All right, bro. All right, guy. Calm down. Would it be a good idea for Americans to get out of the cities now?
That's what they're kind of doing.
I mean, I don't mean to be an alarmist, but yeah, I think that might be smart. Do you think COVID escaped from a lab or was natural? I don't think it matters, honestly, in the end. In the end, I don't think it matters. I don't think if it escaped from a lab, we'll never know about it. We'll never be told the truth about it. You know what I mean? It'll always be speculative, so, and it doesn't change the facts.
Have our weekly Saturday party.
I kind of like it. I couldn't live a life like that where every week was a giant fucking hoedown at my house. But I kind of like my neighbors for it. You know what I mean? They have a lot of joy in their lives, and that's cool. Good for them. I have joy in my life. I just don't express it by partying the way they do. But hey. Oh, I'll be right back. We get some drink.
I'm probably not going to be out here much longer. I'm going to finish my beer and then go back in. I got Stella Artois, bitch. I don't know what those fireworks are. I'm not good at recognizing explosion sounds. Told him I was having a Stella Artois. Someone was trying to correct me on how to pronounce it. It's
Oh my god, dude.
You've only made that joke like 100 times on Highdeology.
My fucking god, bro. Are you new here? And let me give you some advice too, just in general. Don't correct Amelia in my presence. You won't be long for this world if you correct my wife. That is true. I wasn't here, but I heard about it through the grapevine. It's Stella Artois. That's the proper way. I mean, in general, I find it's like kind of a pastime, the Acktually guy on the internet, and it's a stupid pastime. Don't correct people on things unless it's salient to a conversation. People's like regional pronunciations are different. Ever wonder why we still use rail as transportation? No. Why does it look like daytime? No, time zones, bro. Time zones are this crazy thing where the sun goes down at different times depending on where you are on the planet.
Also, this thing called summer, too.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this whole idea of separating the United States into the United Conservative States and the United Liberal States is silly. I mean, it may eventually be tried, but I think it's silly. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, rail is like a little bit of, like it's a little old school, especially the way it is here. But it's infinitely better than everybody owning fucking cars and shit. America did balkanize. Do you think they'd still have Biden as the mouthpiece for what remains of the republic, or would they ditch? I mean, I don't think it would happen during his term
or his lifetime.
Right. This is not something I think is like imminent, if ever it happens.
Sweet boy.
Oh, big boy. Oh, my big baby boy. You'll come up here and see me? Yeah. Okay. Okay, you say hello to everybody. Tell everybody hello. I'm the dino. Hello. I'm here to dirty up the stream. I'm here to be a dirty, dusty day.
You don't get his famous eye contact, though, unfortunately.
No.
He's camera shy.
Yeah, he doesn't like looking at himself in the mirror. I think it confuses him. He don't like it.
I'll do the mirror thing with Cricket sometimes.
Yeah.
Look at how handsome you are.
Yeah, they're both pretty handsome boys. Happy boys. Oh, that's a sweet boy. He is a big old teddy bear. You a big old teddy bear boy. Paul, next time you take Dinor to the groomers, can you ask them to let Dinor's beard and head hair grow out so he can look more like you? No. I mean, back when we had access to Chelsea as a groomer, you know, anytime he needed it, we used to keep his beard and stuff and just trim his body up. Because, you know, we could take him in before it got out of control. But now, it's all about the utility of the haircut. Get it as short as you can.
He's gonna be a naked boy pretty soon.
Yeah, you're gonna be a naked butt boy.
Whip tail and all.
Whip tail. Whip tail. Super chihuahua face. No beard. No goat. No eyebrows.
It's the waddle.
Yep. The waddle will be visible again. Just imagine him with a man bun. I don't think his hair would ever get long enough for him to get a man bun. Maybe I'm wrong about that.
I mean, I feel like this is probably the maximum length he's ever...
No, he'd been shaggier than this, but only a little bit. Eventually, he does reach kind of like a terminal length. But yeah, he's gonna be deshagged, at least for the rest of the summer. He'll start to get a little bit of fur back by the time it starts to get chilly around here, and that'll be nice for him. I love how Junkos are becoming a thing again. Are they really? Don't tell me that shit. I would shave it all, but keep the eyebrows only. No. He needs the eyebrows taken care of, too. He's got so much hair in his face. Hair grows down over his eyes and up into his eyes from his schnoz. He does look pretty regal when he's shaggy, though. He looks like a dirty old man. Like a dusty old wise man that lives on top of the mountain. Oh, baggy pants are back in. That's good. I was waiting for that trend to come back around again because I really did not like this straight leg pants kind of style that started in the early 2000s. No, I don't live in Louisiana. I live in California. Paul gonna get some MC Hammer pants, please. Hammer, don't hurt him. Mom jeans are still in. Dude, baggy pants were never about impressing women, bruh. That's what you understand, man. This whole fucking straight leg skinny jeans, everybody looks like a fucking NB. Everybody looks like they're fucking expressing their feminine side, like level jeans. That shit was for women. Dude, baggy pants were for us. So we could be comfortable, so our balls could swing free and unencumbered in a giant universe of fucking denim. Yeah? Universe of denim. For my nuts and my dick to bobble around in, and that's just the way it is. This ain't about you, ladies. Saggy, baggy pants ain't about you. It's about my nuts bouncing around in the denim verse. My name is Nick Bompton, and no, I'm not from Compton. That's what a fat guy looks like in skinny jeans, bro. Go take a look. Go take a look at Nick Bompton. Go take a look at England is my city, dude. Low rise is muffin top central. Dude, I like a little muffin top, dude. I'm down with the muffin top, yo. Give me that muffin. Dude, I mean, I don't speak for every guy, but I like it when a lady spills out. You know what I mean? She's spilling out a little bit. Too much goddamn frosting on that cake. Excuse me. I mean, the Delta variant will put everybody back in masks. We shall see. As it stands right now, it looks like the Delta variant is really mostly a problem for partially or unvaccinated people. But that doesn't mean that that won't change. So I just looked at 2022 men's fashion. It will basically be the 1970s casual men wear brown pants, vests, but 2 sizes too big. Sick. Sick as fuck, bro. I don't know what's true and what isn't about the Delta variant, bro. You know as much as I do about it. I did not see anything about an arms standoff. I really am bad about keeping up with like breaking news in between flash frieds. Flash fried and the day before it are the day that I immerse myself in the news. And then the rest of the week, I almost don't read the news, bro. I indulge in the news, but 1 day a week. Trump's CFO got arrested. Now people think that he's, or neolibs think he's going to jail. Wrong. You guys ever heard of the concept of a fall guy? No, I'm not talking about that fucking lame ass game. I'm not talking about the lame game where everybody's a big fat dough ball oaf trying to run around and bounce off of fucking pillars and get to the end. I'm talking about like somebody that goes down and takes the heat for all of the fucking criminal wrongdoing. That's not true, dude. See, dude, lobotomies and monopolies changed his name to Lobo Monos now, and it's just like, man, Lobo Monos? That's worse than lobotomies and monopolies, bro. I mean, it's less. it's less. It's less syllables, I guess, but. Lobo Monos, dude. Lobonomos? Oh my god, bro. That's even worse. It's Lobonomos? Oh man. I'm never gonna be able to call you anything, bro. Lobotomies is like, I hate that. I hate calling them lobotomies. It's just a matter of like the moniker that you picked is tough, bro. It is what it is. I mean, you gotta stake your claim on it. You gotta stake your claim, bro. You gotta stake your claim. You gotta make your stand where it is. Lobo, dude. There always are stories we're gonna have to talk about. Lobo hobo, dude. Lobo means wolf, bro. That's pretty good. I like that. I like Lobo meaning wolf. Fuck me, dude. Sorry for the low energy level. I'm not feeling 100%. Oh, that's true. Yeah, Lobo is a badass like bounty hunter guy, and I'm not tired. I'm all right. Like sleep wise, I'm just like run down. I think. I'm just run down. Did get dark fast, didn't it? I'm still enjoying my sunset, so I'm not turning on any lights back here. Run down from being worked up today. Well, no, just sick. That and being sick. I overdid it today because I felt better, which is always something that happens when you have been feeling like shitty. I've been struggling with a really, really bad ear infection for about a week now. This last week. And this morning I woke up and I felt remarkably better. Like not healed or fully recovered or anything, but I just felt better. So my ear infection has started to like dry up and heal a little bit. But I still have pretty bad pharyngitis from the constant postnasal drip and shit. And my vocal cords and stuff are all fucking frayed and frazzled and fucked up. Yeah, mine don't. This one wasn't gonna go away on its own because in addition to the ear infection, my right ear was completely sealed with earwax. Like it had a huge, impenetrable, hard plug of earwax in it, and so I had to go have that removed, and that hurt. But it's gonna help with the constant fucking like. I mean, it's just been a crazy constant post-nasal drip nightmare for me. Well, that's what they used on me at the doctor's office, was one of those water jet fucking things. I crammed a water jet in my ear and sprayed me until I couldn't take it anymore.
Sorry, I got distracted trying to get some of Tyler's big ol' eye boogers out.
Oh boy.
I got some chunks.
Did you use some angel eyes on them?
Yeah, some scissors. He's a good boy.
Yeah.
Got a doggy bacon for it.
Hey. Oh snap. The Norte Mexicano is starting up. I used to think those earwax candles work until I found out that they're BS. Yeah, I mean, they do create like suction on your ear that can move earwax around in your ear. The heat does, you know, create like a fucking vacuum or whatever, but you could get the same thing with like those little turkey basters things they make for your ear.
You can also push it in deeper.
Yeah. You're not supposed
your eardrum.
You're not supposed to cram anything off in your ear. A lot of people think that you're supposed to use fucking Q-tips and shit. You ain't. Q-tips are supposed to be used to clean the inside part of your external ear. You are not supposed. Yeah, the conch of your ear. You're not supposed to cram that off in your fucking ear hole. Yeah, it's not it's not enough of a vacuum to move the earwax around much.
Is that a shotgun or is that?
No, that's a big ass fucking firework.
Can't fucking tell the difference. I think I'm never gonna be able to.
You will. Next time I hear a shotgun, I'll point it out to you. You'll definitely be able to tell a handgun. Like a shotgun blast is going to echo way less than that because it happened closer to the ground. So it's going to be a louder but less echoey, hollow kind of explosion. Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. People launching illegal fireworks during a fucking historic drought. What else is new, bro? What else is new? That was a bottle rocket. Yeah, the guns are kind of year-round around here, too. At least if you're shooting bird shot in the air, it won't kill anyone. I mean, yeah, bird shot maybe not, but, like, that's not what people are firing in the air. Like, tomorrow night, I will be sitting out here on my back porch, and I'll be listening to people firing 9mm rounds off into the air. Clips of them.
That's that,
Black Cats.
yeah. That one I got now.
Yeah. That is actually terrifying. Well, yeah. Terrifyingly American.
America. Freedom, America.
I think we're having like a little battle now.
Yeah.
I think there's like 3 neighbors in the fucking general geographical area that are having a fucking firework fiesta together here tonight. Any firework accident stories? Actually, no. You know why? Because I've never in my life fucked around with stupid ass fucking illegal fireworks. And I know they're not illegal everywhere, but like, dude, people are morons. I haven't fucked with those things. Like, I've set off bottle rockets as a kid. That's the closest I came. The closest I came was setting off bottle rockets. That was an M80. That's a quarter stick of dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
Just psst, pow. Didn't you kill frogs with fireworks? No, I buried frogs. They're low-key fun, though. I don't deny that. I'm just saying I don't have any fucking firework burn stories because I've never fucked around with fireworks that are dangerous.
I think one time, like, my stepdad was on the verge of being stupid with, like, a firework not lighting properly and going back and try to fix it.
I mean, like, you know, like if they're safe and sane fireworks or whatever, the worst you're gonna get is like an external fucking burn on your arm or some shit. I mean, you're not gonna hurt yourself real bad.
I'm talking about them from the res
Yeah.
fireworks.
Yeah, in that
probably
case,
dumb to try to fix it.
I mean that shit'll just, I mean, that shit'll blow your fucking hand off. I never knew anybody that blew a hand off or whatever with a firecracker, but you can do that shit. We must look like dumb monkeys to aliens watching our fireworks and popping off clips, occasionally injuring ourselves doing so. I guess I'm glad then that the aliens aren't watching, bro. There ain't no goddamn aliens watching us down here doing this shit. Oh, I got the reggaeton going on over there tonight. All you see is darkness. Me too. Not really.
Okay.
Can we do maybe try the bathroom light? Let me see if it does anything. Let me see if that, because I really don't want that fucking porch light on. Let me see if you guys can see me at all with this bathroom light on. Hey, it does work. Cool. Yeah. Like a charm. Works like a charm. Moon face. Did you just fucking call me moon face, bro? Explosions and a random peacock in the distance. Yeah, dude. Oh, dude, it's wonderful to be back here during any kind of a rainstorm or a thunderstorm or like a, just a real stormy day. I love this porch, man. I'm really going to miss this place when we have to leave. But it's the way it is, man. Who knows? Maybe the housing market will fall to shit and these people will want to unload their house before it crashes through the fucking floorboards. How long y'all plan on staying? I would buy this house if the person would sell it. But I think they're holding on to it in hopes that the fucking price goes forever. Oh, man. Yeah, dude, economos hungers indeed. Yeah, I mean, I'm planning on getting a real estate agent here in a couple of months to start like canvassing this area to see if I can find properties that have this type of, you know, layout, something that I could build a little external studio on. That's really all I want. It's something that's at least this removed. I'm not quite as removed as I'd like to be from society, but I think I've got a good trade-off here of privacy and access to this type of stuff that I need. So I would buy this place, but if I can't, I can't. I ain't that sold on it. Trust me, this house got a lot of problems, so it would definitely be a fixer-upper for me. Yeah, I mean, mountain land, I don't know about that right now, dog. With the way things are burning, no thanks. I don't know. It's more and more, and I know I talk about this a lot, but we discuss it a lot, and it's on my mind a lot as a person. It's like more and more I'm starting to think about hitting fucking eject out of this goddamn fucking country. If I could transplant myself to Uruguay right now, I would do it. It's not that simple, obviously, but yeah, that's one of the things that I plan on doing eventually. I plan on trying to set myself up with a rental down there for a couple of months and get a work visa and go down there and rent, a reasonable house near Montevideo for a couple of months, do my show from down there, and live there for a couple of months, and see what it's like. That's easier said than done, though. One of the complicating factors is that Amelia and I have pets, and it is not fucking simple to get your pets in and out of foreign countries. So if I did do that, we would likely have to leave our pets here for the duration. which means leaving them with trusted family members or friends or whatever the fuck. But I really think that's the only way for us to, you know, change this from like something that we might want to do to really looking into whether we can do it. No, yeah, I wouldn't move to a place that wouldn't allow me to do what I'm doing. Yes, Uruguay has all of the social rights and stuff that I would expect from a country. It's had gay marriage since the 1980s, legal marijuana since the 1990s, full recognition of trans people, full service trans, NB, and LGBT people in general in the service, in the armed forces, anti-discrimination laws. You know, they've got everything that I want. I mean, it's not that simple, but it is kind of that simple, Cool Cat Cult. I mean, that's one of the reasons why Uruguay is attainable for me, is because I have a stable income that would make me, I mean, no, I don't want to say like rich, not, or wealthy, but rich, maybe. I don't know that I'd be full-blown wealthy, but I would make a really good living in Uruguay. And it's a stable income. It's not like, you know, I'm a business owner, so my cut of the profits from the business remains the same no matter what. You know, so I will still be getting X amount of US dollars a month. And that money, now, once again, in order for me to not be taxed on that money in the United States and taxed on that money in whatever state I'm a legal resident of, then I would have to get I would have to actually immigrate to Uruguay. And then at that point, I would be subject to their tax laws, which are pretty fucking high for people of high income. Makes sense. But, you know, if I was doing this kind of dual citizenship thing, I would have to pay taxes in both places. So if you're on a visa in a foreign country, you have to pay taxes in that country and taxes in your country of origin. Moving anywhere from anywhere is not simple. The logistics of actually immigrating from one country to another country it's just not easy. And there's no simple way to do it. Can you not have dual citizenship? I don't know that I would actually... dual citizenship is typically reserved for people of dual nationality. It's something that it's not super easy to get. So I would imagine that I would not be able to maintain what we call traditional dual citizenship. I don't have, half of my family in Uruguay. If I did, then I would definitely probably have a much better chance of maintaining a dual citizenship. But I don't think that I would want to be honest. But you could do it. My family's from Iran. Uruguay seems like a dual. It's doable. It's just not easy, and it's a scary thing to do because it means like, dude, you talk about moving away from your fucking home state or your hometown, right? And that's scary, right? Looking at all the support you have and putting thousands of miles between you and it. And then you talk about moving from fucking the United States to the southern region of South America. Completely, like, it's as far from the equator to the south as I am now to the north of the equator. So Uruguay is actually farther from the equator, if I'm not mistaken, to the south than I am north of the equator where I am now. So it's literally the other side of the planet. Right. Always make sure you have a plan B and can come home easily. You need to have a fire escape, if you will. Well, you can't do that and immigrate to a country. If I fully immigrate to Uruguay, right, and shit goes south there, or something happens and I decide like, hey, this ain't for me, and I want to come back to the United States, guess what? It's time for me to get in line, because I'm no longer a citizen of this country. So that's why it's such a huge deal. It's why it's something that I talk about a lot, I think about a lot, because if it's something that I end up doing, it'll be a complete and utter life change. You have to be in it to win it. You have to be committed. It doesn't mean we can't come back here and travel here. People do that all the time. You know, people fly up, fly our families down. I mean, if I lived down in South America or some shit, I would visit up here. I'd try and get back to America, you know, once or twice a year if I could. Just to visit my people here. It'd be hilarious to see you respond to Vote Blues when and if you moved. Oh man, that would be. Those were not gunshots, by the way. You don't know. You don't know what a gunshot sounds like. No matter where you live, there will be issues and complications. Nowhere is safe or perfect. You're right. You're right. Not to be morbid, but if your old lady gets citizenship there and you pass before her, she'd be stuck as a citizen there. Would you just get a green card and you full citizenship? I don't know. I mean, this is something. You bring up a good point. She's younger than me. Chances are I will die a significant amount of years before she dies. And if that happens, she would be a legal resident of Uruguay and would have to go through, you know, whatever it is she has to go through to get back to the United States if that's what she wanted to do. So this is not something that, you know, this is not a decision that we take lightly. Like, look, dude, I'm older than her, but I still have a, you know, reasonable expectation of life ahead of me. And, you know, it's the same for me. You go and you can't leave. I mean, you can, but it's just as hard as when you went there. And who knows what's going to happen. I mean, you guys, I talked to you guys about the fucking mass immigration that's going to be happening and shit into the United States. Who knows what the immigration status of the United States will be for expats and shit. And so it's definitely, you know, not something I would do lightly. But if I did do it, oh my God. Talk about a fucking adventure. That's what draws me to it more than anything in the world. There are two things, really, in this order. Number one, the adventure of it. Just the adventure of moving to another culture and pulling up my stakes and really genuinely putting behind me to the best of my ability the problems of the United States and investing myself in another culture. Holy fuck, bro. That is enticing to me. And then the second part of it is just the kind of sense of wanting to get the fuck out of this place, a sense that this place is moving farther and farther from what I believe and what I am, and that my kind of constant thrashing against it is impotent and silly at this point, and that maybe it's time for me to get the fuck out. Would you try and learn their language? Well, their language is a combination of Catalan, Portuguese, and English. And that's they, like most European countries, are at a minimum a trilingual society. I mean, yeah, well, I mean, to me, it would be so amazing to immerse myself in another culture and to carry with me the experience of being an American, and to carry with me the audience from America to this new culture, and watch them, have them be able to watch me and watch them change along with me as I went on this. It would be fucking amazingly interesting. And it would be something I can't really imagine myself regretting. What political party in Uruguay will you vote for? I'm not real super familiar with the party platforms in Uruguay, so I'd probably have to read up. I really feel like making that decision before I live down there is kind of silly, right? Isn't the whole kind of point of moving to a new culture is, whoa. Now that was a 12 gauge. That's a gunshot. So there's your difference. Yeah, that was a 12 gauge. So that's a 12 gauge. And then all those other things, yeah, that was a gun. For sure. 100%. Very distinct when you know what to listen for. That one was aimed away from me. The other one was aimed in my general direction, so the sound was less muffled. Yeah, this is actually kind of a good object lesson for people who think that California is hippy dippy liberal land and there's no guns here. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow night and let you guys listen to how hippy dippy and liberal California is where I live. It's it's called a report, right? So every firearm has what's called a report. And once you've heard the report of a different firearm, you can very distinctly identify the report of that firearm from a distance. So when you're talking about a shotgun, the immediacy of the blast and the closeness of the blast to the ground and the kind of way that the blast winds up and ends very quickly. Right. That's how you know a shotgun blast from an M80 or a firework. A 9mm, maybe somebody will rack one off tonight before I end this. I'll let you know if they do. Has a very distinctive sound, especially when it's being fired semi-automatically, which is what I'll be hearing tomorrow night. Pop, 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 pop. It's a very, very distinct crack, 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 crack. Uruguay's president is the poorest president, drives a 1983 Volkswagen, and his wife owns a farm. Leftist socialist. Yeah, I know. Hard to distinguish a 22. Harder to distinguish a 22 because it has a less distinct report. A quieter report is harder to distinguish, but I could hear a 22. A 9mm is always going to be semi-automatic. I think you're right about that. As Tupac once said, got my hand on my semi-automatic kills for pennies. Got my hand on my semi-automatic kills for pennies. Good old Tupac. Whatever, bro. Whatever. Dude, I saw the cringest shit right before I started this, man. I saw a YouTube short, and it was a millennial girl doing a Slim Shady rap about how Zoomers want to cancel Slim Shady and how they need to live and let live. And I was just like, man, man. I got to do a Highdeology. I got to get away from this shit. Yeah, I think it probably was a TikTok. I wish I could get out. Could Americans seek refugee status? I hate to leave Oregon, but it's not looking good here. Last 10 years environmentally gotten so much worse, let alone economical. Dude, I don't know. I don't know. No, I mean, I think she's rapping to Forgot About Dre. Like, I think that's the beat. I think it's the Forgot About Dre beat. And she's a white millennial chick talking about how Zoomers need to back the fuck up off of Slim Shady. Yep. I'm buzzing. Dirty Dozen, Dirty Rotten Rhymer. Shoot you in the head. Wait a minute, no. Cursing at you play is worse than Marty Schottenheimer. Oh, shit. I forgot how good that song was. Cursing at you players worse than Marty Schottenheimer, dude. Holy shit. Leave Slim Shady alone. Free Slim. I'm zoning off of one joint, hopping the limo, cracking the window, shopping the demo at gunpoint. A lyricist without a clue. What year is this? Fucking needle. Here's a sword. Body pierced with this. Living them up. Never giving a fuck. Give me the keys. I'm drunk. And I've never driven a truck. But I'll smoke dope in the cab. I'll stab you with the sharpest knife I can grab. Come back 2 weeks later. Reopen the gash. A killer instinct runs in the blood. Get these full clips and bury your guns in the mud. I'm better now. I was heavy once into drugs. I could walk around straight with 2 weeks with a buzz. Is that bumpins'? No, it must not be bumpins'. I couldn't hear the bump. Almost got the lyrics right, yeah. I did my best. Been a long time since I listened to that song, man. creepy dude living in an RV outside our town. They say he was a convicted molester. Got me a little on edge because I see him walking around here watching the house. Squid diddly. Squid fucking diddlos, dude. You gotta protect yourself, Squid diddly. Alright, I'll be right back. Ugh, I gotta clean this fucking pipe out before I can stuff it again. Clearly. Oof. RV Weinstein, dude. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You should just sit out on your porch one day when he's walking by and just have like a shotgun in your lap. And if he looks at you, just aim it at him and wink. Just let him know you're looking. Let him know you've got your eyeballs on his fucking ass. Just get a shotgun, Squid Diddly. Well, just sit out there with your pellet gun then. He won't know the difference. Just lay that shit across your lap and just lock eyes with that motherfucker when he walks by your house. If he stops, just pull it up. That ain't no some kind of assault, dude. If you're just sitting out on your fucking front porch cleaning your gun, cleaning your pellet gun, that ain't no assault. No, don't do that, Squid Diddly. That'll just call attention to you. Here's what you do, dude. Fling some doo-doo at him. Cocking that gauge. It's the 3rd of July. Everybody party. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that sounds like that distant one sounded like a 45. I waved at him and he looked back and wiggled. What? Man, Squid Diddly, stop doing it. Stop it, Squid Diddly. He wouldn't feel very welcome round here. Yeah, dude, it's a Saturday night. I mean, you gotta fucking blow off your gauge 90 times in the middle of the night on a Saturday, every Saturday, you know what I mean? It is disconcerting, but I'm just numb to it. I grew up around it, so it's just like, okay, well, it's kind of sad. It's like I've heard so many of these like celebratory gunshots in my life that it's almost like the car alarm, when it goes off and everybody just rolls over and groans and hopes that somebody fucking finishes stealing the car already. Dude, that sounds like some Cubano there. Some more black cats. I know that Saudi basically does that for every damn holiday, but I have no clue it happened in the U.S. Oh, yeah, bro. We love racking the gauge here in the U.S. It's everybody's favorite thing to do is rack that gauge. Dude, there's an app that I have to get. My brother-in-law was telling me about it. I can't remember the name of it, but I want to know if there's anything on it about me. It's like some like fucking neighborhood level app where you have to like prove that you reside in the neighborhood to join, and then it's basically like people gossip about what's going on in the neighborhood. I want to see if there's anything on there about me. I want to see if anybody's gossiping about the weirdo that sits on his back porch and yells at his phone all day. Oh, Nextdoor is, yeah, I think that's what it was called. Yeah, Nextdoor. I just want to see what the fucking neighborhood gossip is about me. Dude, the cops out here don't give a fuck. Cops in California in general don't give a fuck, bro. Gunshots are just, they don't even respond to them. I doubt anybody in this neighborhood even calls the fucking cops when they hear that shit. I know I don't. It's like neighborhood boomer Facebook. Yeah. I feel like bad for the doggies. There are gonna be so many dogs. I know people are so stupid though. They have their dogs outside on 4th of July night, and their dogs run away, and everybody gets sad about it. And it's just like, fuck you, people. Let them dogs inside. Yeah, there's a lot of veterans with PTSD. That was a big one. I saw that one over the trees there. That was like a $20 or $30 firework right there, man. Hey. Yeah, there's a lot of veterans that, you know, obviously these kind of large explosions in the air and the echoes that they make and the people racking guns off. Here's another big one coming, by the way. That firework sounded very illegal, did it? All of these fireworks that you're hearing, by the way, are illegal. Dinor does not like fireworks. He does not handle them well. He's inside right now, guarantee you, laying on the bed, probably shivering. He's not a happy boy. Does not like them. Does not want them. Yeah, a lot of vets have to wear like noise canceling headphones, just listen to loud music or watch movies all night and shit on 4th of July and ignore the fucking. The problem is that a lot of these fireworks that you can feel the concussive blast of them, and that triggers a lot of panic attacks and in vets as well. Yeehaw, let's blow some stuff up and make the air worse. Please. For fucking Merca, dude. For Merca. For the sake of Merca. Let's do it, y'all. They should just do laser light shows. Dude, they should just get, like, Gandalf. He had magic wizard fireworks, bro. That were, like, illusions. Okay? Illusions. Magic wizard fireworks that turn into dragons, but it's all an illusion. Laser light shows would be so dope. Meriadoc, what's his name? Oh yeah, Meriadoc Brandybuck and Pippin Took. I should have known. I might have known. Hello, D. You're gonna be very scared out here, buddy. There's lots of people making dumbasses of themselves tonight.
You wanted to say hi.
Come here. Come here. It's okay. If you gotta go potty, you can go now.
Yeah, a little quiet. Go potty.
Go potty. If you gotta go. He's like, nope, I don't have to go.
All right.
Peregrine is Pippin's real name, yeah.
It's a sparkle. Already, huh?
He don't like it. He don't like it.
Alright, you wanna come back in?
fool of a took.
What was that big one earlier that scared him most?
Yeah, somebody over there is launching the fucking. I saw two $30 or $40 fireworks go up over there. They got the big arsenal over there. I'm waiting for because there's kids tooling up and down too, and they're on their quads and shit. Mm-hmm. And I'm waiting. Maybe we should turn on the halogens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm waiting for one of these little motherfuckers to drop a big M80 out in front of the house or some shit. Or cruise by and throw it. I want to see the little bitch when they do it. She's going to go pop the halogens, man. That's one thing I like about this house is like the fucking garage that looks out onto the street has got a goddamn industrial light on it. Hit the halos, dude. Hit the halos, baby. Oh yeah, dude, I see it warming up. Give it like 1 minute and that motherfucker will be shining brighter than the sun. I see you little shits.
I didn't turn it off.
No, it's good. It's just warming up. Got to get all nice and warm. That's happened before. Some little turd has set off fireworks like right across the street while I was streaming and shit. Or just sitting out here. I want to see the little bastard. Turn on my halos.
It takes a minute to heat up for a reason.
Yeah. The big old fucking halogen lamp. So like a big old, like old school 80s industrial halogen lamp. Takes like a full like 1.5 to 2 minutes to reach full brightness. Are you wishing a good evening, saying it's an evening to be good on, or saying that what? Man, that's a big paragraph on nothing, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and time you for that. Because that was just a waste of my motherfucking time. My mom used to read me Tolkien at bedtime. Very wholesome. Yeah, Tolkien's great. Huh?
It wasn't on all the way when they did it.
Well, they're not doing it right outside. That's somebody right on the corner over there. So that's probably our catty corner neighbor doing the... Has about $50 wasted. Pretty sure that might have been like a Roman candle. But it sounded like a multi-stage illegal. Jesus, what the fuck was that? You guys are loving the soundscape tonight. This is the big, ridiculous, retarded, illegal firework being set off in the middle of a fucking historic drought. Nothing to see here. Fireworks are a Chinese invention. You know what that made me think of? Fucking Boogie Nights. At the end where they go to rob that guy with the fake cocaine. And he's got that Asian twink running around the house like throwing fireworks in the house. Throwing firecrackers. Everybody's like, what the fuck's up with him? And he's like, that's Cosmo. He's Chinese. Loves fireworks. Can't get enough of them. I mean, you shouldn't be all that nervous. The cops around here do capital fuck all to enforce the laws.
until something's on fire or someone's
Yep.
head's blown off.
Yep. If there's some property damage and shit, and the person on the that owns the property saw who done it, then there might be some action taken against the person who did it. But dude, every year they put out this fucking huge warning, and they say that they're gonna have aircraft in the air. They'd be like, we're not only having heavy patrols on the streets looking for people doing illegal fireworks displays, but we're gonna have aircraft in the air. And if your house is identified as being a fucking, focal point for these fireworks, you're gonna receive $1,000 fine for every infraction. Dude, if that was happening, these motherfuckers wouldn't set off a single one of these fucking things, and the local police department would make a fucking killing. It's just that the cops don't want the bad will. The cops don't want to be looked at as somebody that's trying to just stifle everybody's fun. And so they put out a big warning, hoping that'll keep most people from doing it. And everybody knows that it's a bullshit warning, so they rack off fucking hundreds of dollars worth of fucking fire starter fireworks. Well, it's the same place. It's the same way here in Cali. Fireworks are completely legal in Oregon, so you can go over the northern border of California and get completely legal fireworks. You can go east to either Utah or Nevada and get completely legal fireworks that if you bring them back across the border into California, they're completely fucking illegal. And that's where most of them come from. Most people that do this type of shit around the 4th of July take a trip to fucking Utah or whatever. Just take the fucking 3-hour round trip or whatever and go to Utah and fucking buy a bunch of fireworks and then bring them back. That was a screamer.
Seems this year they're more concerned about DUIs, I guess.
I mean, that's something to be concerned about too.
Like, I'm not even seeing them trying that hard.
No, I think they've pretty much given up. I remember they tried to crack down on it. It was years ago. I remember them putting out all these news stories on the local news. This is back when I owned my house. And it was all about how police are going to be using drones, helicopters, and high-altitude aircraft to identify houses that are setting off illegal fireworks in Fresno and Madera County, blah, 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 blah. $1,000 fine for each infraction could see could see a lot of people paying a pretty penny this year, and it never fucking happens, dude. It never fucking happens. There's no way to enforce that? Absolutely there is. There absolutely is. If they can take a picture of your fucking license plate as you blow through a fucking red light or speed and send you a ticket in the mail, they can take a picture of your house from above with you and your dumbass friends standing on your lawn launching illegal fireworks and send you a fucking $2,000 fine. They just don't do it. I've never heard of anybody getting fined. So it's just empty threats, and clearly everybody knows it because everything that you're hearing here is an illegal firework. If you're in the street doing them, then how are they going to prove where you live? Well, they can take pictures of you and watch people go in and out of your home and blah, 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 blah. Like if you're a house that's, because like it's, typically people don't just set one of these off and stop. They don't like take one of these to the middle of the street, set it off, and then run away. They fucking set up a whole goddamn little podunk ass, hillbilly ass, backwards ass fucking fireworks show with no safety protocol. And they set it off for over the course of an hour or an hour and a half. It goes on and on and on. So if they see somebody doing that in a neighborhood, they zero in on who's doing it and they surveil that place and send a fucking unit. It's going to be a foregone conclusion whose house it is, because they're going to get everybody's ID that's there and they're going to find out who's fucking in charge of these fireworks. And then,
loud.
What?
You're getting a little loud.
Oh, yeah, good idea. So thank you. Thank you for the reminder. I mean, like, to be honest with you, right now in the neighborhood, all this shit that you're hearing, it's probably 3 households. It would take literally one cop car driving down the street to stop it. And there's not one police car. That's it. One cop car drive down the street, write this motherfucker a ticket. Then sit around in the neighborhood with your lights off and wait for the next one to go off and drive up and write that motherfucker a ticket. Then guess what? Next year, no motherfucker in this neighborhood would be setting off fireworks, because they done spent more money on the fines than they spent on the fireworks themselves. Do the, one cop for this neighborhood, one cop for, every neighborhood. That's it. Just have a cop driving around, and when he sees these idiots with fucking mortars set up in the middle of the street, pull out, take ID, and find whoever owns it. And if nobody owns it, fine everybody at the goddamn party till somebody fucking points the finger, and make a bunch of money for the police. Seems like a win-win for the cops, but you know what they should do, Paul? Watch their old iPhone videos of past fireworks. Yeah, that's a good idea. How are so many illegal fireworks getting into Cali? Because of what I just explained. Right over the border in Utah, like literally almost as you cross into Utah, there's a giant fireworks warehouse right there. I've driven by it 3 or 4 times in Utah. Nevada is the same way. Like almost as soon as you cross over into Nevada, there's a giant fucking sign with a big clown on it, like bonus fireworks or Bozo's fireworks or whatever the fuck it is. That's why. Because people can drive for fucking an hour and a half and load up their whole fucking car with illegal fireworks and then just go home with it. It's the same reason why there's so many guns in Chicago.
Check on these, please.
All right, baby. I love you.
I'm gonna get you another tea.
That would actually be really nice if you wouldn't mind.
Bring these cups.
Yeah. Thank you. Dude, my halogens are fucking... Dude, I got the spotlights on, bro. I can see every car driving by now. Ain't nobody sneaking up now. Gangster ass halogens. Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia. Every firework equals 1 tear for Paul. Pray for Paul. Bye, Felicia. Pennsylvania is literally 100 yards over the line from Maryland. It's illegal for them to sell to Pennsylvania residents. It literally exists for Maryland people to go and buy from, yeah. Someone's house burned down on the 4th by me, so I don't have to deal with fireworks. Yeah, that's what it takes. Paul the Authoritarian, you goddamn motherfucking right, dude. I run this motherfucker like a despotic monarchy. And I've got my dukes and my counts and my countesses and my fucking bishops and priestesses. And they take my fucking goddamn motherfucking word as law, and they carry out my goddamn will with efficiency and the quickness. And any motherfucker rubs me the wrong way, I have their head. No, there ain't nothing benevolent about me. I mean, I appreciate the attempt there, Skep G. But nah, man. You're in my yard right here, yo. You're in my backyard, chilling with me on my back porch in my free time. You come in here to waste my motherfucking time, your ass is grass, bro. Evicted, ejected. That is Deeb working in the house, yeah. Yeah. The CK3 dread meter all the way up, yep. Max dread. You ever had more authority than this in life? Absolutely. Yeah, I've actually had relevant authority in life. This is just baseline, simple, like curating my experience and the perceived experience of others. There's no authority in this at all. I've actually been in charge of whole ass businesses and shit, and the running of those businesses for at least part of entire days. The buck stopped with me on a business that raked in millions of dollars a year. So yeah. Definitely had way more responsibility than this. Like I said, I don't even really look at what I do here as like responsibility. I look at it as like baseline enforcement of my own fucking amusement. If your ass walked over onto my porch, right, and sat down over here on the chair and started going flibbity boobity doobity floobity hoobity hoobity hibbity jibbity dibbity hibbity hoobity hobbity dibbity nobbity dibbity, I would fucking kick you in the fucking head. And your ass would limp off my property. And that's all I'm doing, bro. That's it. No, man, the First Amendment is suspended here. I'll just say it right now. This is not an area of free speech. This is an area of focused conversation. And it's an open forum, but people are not allowed to disrupt. And if you fucking disrupt my fucking chill, I'm literally sitting on my porch, bro. You disrupt my chill when I'm on my porch, you're gone, man. The First Amendment's out the goddamn window, dude. Go express yourself elsewhere. You got the total freedom to do that shit. This is my goddamn yard, bitch. My rules. My house. My porch. My free fucking time, yo. That's not a fire truck. That is a neighbor of mine who drives a truck, like one of those trucks that has multiple cars on it, like normal sized vehicles, SUVs and sedans and shit. He lives here in the neighborhood, and he apparently is an owner operator, I would imagine, because he parks his big rig here. Oh, thank you so much, baby. I appreciate you.
Kirk gets more scared of dino barking than he is of the fireworks.
That's probably got both the boys on edge, honestly. You could put on some stuff. Play him a little music or something. These thunder vests for dogs to calm them. Maybe D would like for times like this. Paul, did you see how TJ took calls from fans on his abandoned hope? No, I didn't. And those would have been like patrons. So, you know, I maybe we'll do something like that the next time I do like a patron's Highdeology or something. Paul, how good of a living do some farmers in Cali make? There are multiple, like, many millionaire farmers in California. Multi-millionaire farmers. How do people get notified for Patreon streams? A post goes up on Patreon. He took a call from an Islamic young man who said he left Islam because of TJ, and TJ was genuinely touched, and they both had a moment on air. Gross. Gay. 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 Hey, do you know that's gay? Hey, do you know that's gay, gay, gay? Just kidding. Dude, I'm gonna fucking fake a call with, oh my god, dude, next time he does Abandoned Hope, I'm gonna fake a call. Guys, you have to fucking tell me. You have to remind me next time TJ does an Abandoned Hope, I'm gonna fake a call. I'm gonna be like, hello there, TJ. My name is Billy Beaufort. I'm from Kentucky. I'm sorry, I'm real nervous. to be like, oh, it's okay, you know, go ahead, and nothing to be nervous about, you know what I mean? You're just in front of like hundreds of people. Oh my God. Anyway, TJ, I just wanted to thank you. What do you mean, thank me? Thank me for what? Oh, I just want to thank you for getting me out of religion. I grew up in a... Oh yeah, I'll have to pitch shift my voice for sure. I grew up in an abusive Christian household. I grew up in an abusive Christian household, TJ. And you pulled me out of the fire, man, and I've always wanted to say thank you. I'll do maybe I'll get like a drop of Wings of Redemption's whimper. Wings of Redemption's famous, I can't take this shit no more, man. And I'll see if I can get TJ all fucking misty-eyed and shit. And then I'll fucking fuck on him and I'll just be like, I'm just kidding, you fucking moron. It's Paul. You didn't pull me out of nothing. In fact, you pulled me into a bunch of bullshit, you piece of shit, TJ. Fuck you. And they hang up. I can't take this shit no more, man. I know, dude. Chat would sell me down the river. Bunch of bitches, dude. Bunch of punk bitches. Now that I shared it, you're right, dude. Some dumbass fucking troll would be like, this is Paul, spamming it. Fuckers. Dude, snitches get stitches. I see anybody snitching on me when I try this. That from this community, you are banned with a capital motherfucking B, dude. You spill any motherfucking beans, dude. Any beans over there. I see your ass over there. You better do it on an alt of an alt, bro. Because I will go through and I will find the name of every snitch, dude. And if I see you motherfuckers in here, dude, or if I know that you're a person that's in here, dude, banned. Done. Dude, snitches get stitches. Nope, you can't spill any goddamn beans, bitch. I'll body slam you. Someone should make a video game where you get to be Paul banning people. There actually is one. I think Skep G made it. I may be wrong. Somebody in the community made a Highdeology Java, not Java, but like Flash-ish based game where like you have to maintain the salt meter. Like you like comments come and you have to ban comments, but the salt meter goes up and you have to turn the salt meter down by hitting the vape and smoking weed. I played it once on Highdeology. We played it. It was pretty fun. Like, comments come in and they're just genuine, like, stupid brain dead shit. And you have to, like, ban the ones, but you have to be selective with the ones you ban because your salt meter gets too high, then the stream ends. You know what I mean? So you have to hit the vape, but you have a limited amount of vapes. Like the vape has to recharge. But if you let too many comments go by, your salt meter goes up anyway. You know what I mean? So you got to ban any. It's crazy. You know, you got to manage it. Then you level up. You know, you can buy like a better vape. Like so, if you know, as you play, you know, you can level up your vape, buy better weed that lets more of your salt meter go down. Dude, there's a whole fucking progression system in it, you know? You gotta, it's like an RPG. No, it is a real thing. This is a real thing. I can't link you guys to it here, but I'll be able to find a link for it. Next time I do a desktop stream, remind me of it, and I'll pull it up. What's the max weed level? I can't remember. I haven't played it in a hot minute, like years. It's a browser-based fucking game that somebody made, bro. Yeah, you might be able to track it down. I can't remember the name of it, to be honest with you. I think it's just called Highdeology the game. And I think it was hosted on, what's that fucking old website with all the games on it? Newgrounds? I want to say it's hosted on Newgrounds, maybe. But somebody made it. Can you hire specters? I don't think so. I don't think it's that involved. I may be wrong, though. Shorty, give me neck till I pass out. Swear to God, all I ever do is cash out. Oh my goodness. Whatever happened to your idea to get a grill? I don't know, I might still do it. I'm actually thinking about like getting some, because I have a chipped tooth. This bad boy right here. So I'm actually thinking about just getting a gold tooth. One gold tooth, like I'm Shubbo ranks. Shubbo ranks. 8 gold chains, like I'm Shubbo ranks. 7 bad bitches, like I'm Shubbo ranks. 1 gold tooth, like I'm Shubbo ranks. That would look horrible, lol. Well, it's a good thing it's not your fucking life, right? Tougher, who cares, bro? My thug mentality, bro. One gold, 2, like I'm Shubbo ranks. The tooth thing would be cool looking, and you got a beard and mustache, so it would be something just to show off on occasion. Yeah, I agree. Dude, I just want to get like one big plate made, you know what I mean? Like I want to get one nice Cuban link, two-tone fucking white and rose gold. And then I want a plate that's just the Morton Salt logo with the little girl with the fucking parachute and shit. All done in fucking sapphires and rubies and emeralds and diamonds and shit. That's the only piece I want, man. That's it. Just a big ass, fucking thick ass, two-tone, rose gold, Cuban link. The fat ass fucking Morton Salt logo just hanging there. Gold teeth are douchey. Well, I mean, it's a good thing that different strokes for different folks, bro. I don't know what you want me to say. I think anime avatars and fucking made up anime names are douchey. You know what I mean? We coexist. I don't know. Eight gold chains like I'm Shabba Ranks. One gold, two. Yup. We all have the right to have the wrong opinion. That is true. Douchey. Whatever. Dude, Weebs like the gangster look when one of their little anime fucking waifus rocks it, though. That's just the thing. Weebs are some of the most confused people in the goddamn world. If we want to be honest about it, dude, Weebs are just very, very culturally and socially confused folk. They don't know what they like, really. But then they know too well what they like as well. Dude, I saw things that Dude, they're scorched into my memory forever from the Weeaboo convention I went to, dude. I went to a Weeaboo convention called IckyCon, bro. And I walked around the goddamn floor and I was on I was texting somebody or some shit. Just walking around, absentmindedly, and I looked up and I shit you not, bro, there was a pillow right in front of me and it was Sephiroth on the pillow. I saw his face immediately, and I was like, oh, damn, a Sephiroth. And then I looked. Dude, Sephiroth was naked as fuck. Had a big fat dick. The whole nine. And I was like, my dude. I never wanted to see Sephiroth's dick. Not IckyCon. Not IckyCon. I was like, that's just something I never needed, dude. That's a fucking villain from my childhood. And I'm just walking around absentmindedly looking at my phone, and there's his dick. I agree, dude. The one I went to was kind of fun. Like, I had fun at it. I'm not going to lie and tell you that I didn't find it amusing at certain points. And there was some cool, not everything about it is 100% weeb focused. Like, there was a lot of cool merch from old cartoons that I liked. Because some of them are based on anime or whatever. So there was a lot of Voltron shit. There's a lot of Thundercat stuff. There was some cool shit to look at. I can't remember how it was spelled. I think it was IKKI-con. IckyCon. That sounds about right. It was in Austin, Texas. I went with Ashley when we first got together. Well, not when we first got together, but it was pretty early on. I just moved to Texas and shit. It was pretty cool. Honestly, it was fun. I'm not gonna shit on it, but I saw some shit that day that was burned into my fucking memory. I saw some shit that no man should see. I saw Sephiroth's cock. I saw fucking Cloud's dick. I saw Aerith's titties. I saw 3 big fat dudes that were sweating so hard that they looked like they just ran from one McDonald's to the next in town. You know what I mean? All dressed up like Naruto and doing the Naruto run around the con floor. And they were actually like approached by somebody from security and told to please stop. I saw furries. So many furries. Yiffing and hiffing and hipping and hopping around on each other. And I saw so much. I saw so many things that no human being should see. Three fat dudes sweating as hard as can be, dressed like Naruto with the headband and everything, and the ninja, the gi or whatever you call that garment that he wears, right? Dashing around with their arms behind them until somebody from security had to come and tell them to stop, like they were 10-year-olds cutting up in public. And had to explain to them, like, you guys are going to hurt somebody. You have to stop that, please. You can't run around down here. I actually saw a group of men that were in their 20s have to be chastised by a security guard to stop the horseplay. Grown-ass men, dog. Not kids. Not somebody's kids. Grown men. Grown-ass men. Should have filmed. I was too flabbergasted to film. Weeboos don't have it all figured out, bro, because that exists in your fandom. And then the weeaboo avatar shit. It's got to end, bro. You cannot define yourself by what your waifu is, bro. Nobody cares who your husbando is, and I'm tired of staring into the fucking goddamn anime eyes of some fucking goddamn stupid, obscure anime character every goddamn second of the day. You people are like, dude, weeaboos are that close to just no profile pic people to me. Like, if I was a truly, genuinely authoritarian dude, I would ban weeaboo avatars 100%. But I just can't bring myself to do it because I've known weebs that are cool folk, obviously. But to say that weeaboos got it figured out is ignoring the truth, bro. Weeaboos are troublemakers. And there's a lot of fucking bullshit going on, man. Just a lot of fat guys in Naruto outfits having to be fucking told to cut the horseplay. You know? I mean, that can't happen, bro. You can't have that shit. Yeah, dude, no, PP it's right up there, dude. PP the Frog is right up there, too. PP avatars and PP usage and ironic or post-ironic usage of PP by leftists and shit is fucking top cringe, bro. Top cringe. Top shelf cringe. When I see leftists that can't express themselves unless they've got PPs to spam, to me, it's just like, fuck, man. PP cringe. Weeaboo internment camps under the CEO admin. Yeah. Re-education, not internment. Re-education camps, okay? We will help the weeaboos. We will obliterate the waifus from their memory. We will scrub their need to watch Japanese cartoons. We will scrub their ill-begotten desire to take part in a culture that not a single one of them actually genuinely understands or has investment in. We will convince them that white people running around with their hair spiked out like fucking J-pop idols and shit is top cringe. And then we'll let them back out into the wild. You know what I mean? We'll let them go be people. I don't want them interred or gassed. I want them re-educated. And it's for their own good, too. What kind of education will you receive? You will be, number one, scrubbed of your weeaboo name. You will be reborn as, I don't know, Demon Slayer X Demon Slayer or some shit. You'll be some kind of fucking, XX Demon Lord XX. Then your avatar will be scrubbed. Whatever it is, I don't know who or what that avatar is, but whatever the memories of that anime character are, whatever significance it has to you, we'll do like, you've seen A Clockwork Orange, I assume, right? We'll do some aversion therapy with you. I'm going to shoot you full of the Ludovico serum, and then I'm going to make you watch, I'm going to lock your fucking lids open, and I'm going to make you watch 12 straight hours of, Shikami no Hayabusa, or whatever the fuck your shit is from, right? And as you're watching it, you're going to get violently, deathly ill. And from the time that you leave the concentration camp, if somebody should even say the name of your favorite anime, Shikami no Hayabusa, you will get violently and spasmodically ill. The very thought of indulging in waifu fantasies or cum tributes on your waifu pillow to Shigami no Hayabusa would be unthinkable. Absolutely unthinkable. And then you will be free of weeabism. Weeabism has infected every level of society. Weeaboo Jones. Rosetta Stone. Rosetta Stone. Rosetta Stone. Dude, Weeaboo Jones is the greatest, dude. Just look at that. I went through kind of a weeb phase when I was a teen. It's cringe as fuck seeing adults be into that kind of stuff. I like some anime like Dragon Ball, Naruto, etc., but those people take it too far. Yeah, whatever. I don't really care. I'm just fucking on people. Oh no, it's Weeaboo Jones. Desune, Rosetta Stone. I'm a weeb and I have never cosplayed, don't have a wife, have a good income, and have good people skills. Why do I need to change who I am? You're not a weeb then. You're not a weeb, bro. You don't have any of the fucking telltale signs of weebism. Weebism comes with, number one, anime avatar. Number two, anime name like Shinjuku Murasaki or whatever the fuck. Number three, can't stop thinking or talking about anime. Number four, figurine collection. Number five, bad social skills. Number six, inability to fucking talk about anything other than your fucking favorite anime. Number seven, Naruto run. Number eight, the stinky smell of weeaboo sweat at a con. Number nine, you know what I mean, dude? You have none of the telltale weeabism signs, bro. You fit into 6 of those categories. You might be a weeaboo if... Dude, if you're a white-ass person, let me just say something to you, dude. If you are a white-ass person, if you've got a lily white ass, and you were raised up in fucking Georgia or Arkansas or some shit, you should never go online and be naming yourself Jinriku Kama-sama hookah or whatever the fuck, dude. This should never happen. I'm just letting you know, bro. I'm not just singling you out, Kurumi. I'm not. This is one of the things that I'm talking about. We're talking about weeabism. You're the one that started this, dude. Yeah, dude, there ain't no way that you should be spiking your hair up and running around with a big buster sword and shit. And no, dude, you're not gonna learn the katana. You're not gonna learn the katana, dude. You don't know the katana. Even if you have a katana and you watched a video and you've been practicing in your room, dude, you don't know how to do the katana, bro. You know, and it's like, you can't, I don't know how to reach people, you know, other than just to be blunt. I didn't say your race makes you a weeb. I just said that one of the fucking signs of weebism is being lily white and having a name like Shinjuku Kamasama and having a fucking anime girl from a fucking, you know, anime about a magical high school girl with powers as your avatar, bro. That's all I'm saying. Nobody, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not, you're just leading with, like, it would be like me. Like, I'm a huge ass fan of, like, I'm trying to think of something that I'm a fan of. Like, I'm in, you know, I'm part of fandoms, I guess. You know, I like the Alien movies. I like fighting games. So it would be like me naming myself after a fighting game character and then using that as my avatar and making, like, leading with that foot. Like, I have an interest in that shit. I'm a horror fan. It would be like me naming myself like Michael Myers. You know what I mean? It's just like, it doesn't make any sense. Paul, what do you think of the blah, blah, blah Halloween Kills trailer? I don't care. It looks like it's gonna suck dick. Mitsurugi. Natsa Jinzuri. Nipponet. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, weeaboos. I didn't mean it. I take it all back. You're fine. Everything's fine. Everybody loves you. Everybody accepts you for what you are. It's not cringe at all when you show up in your fucking Naruto headband, okay? I feel like Weebs are this generation's comic fan book. No, bro, because I was a comic nerd growing up. Dude, we didn't have no comic waifus. We weren't humping pillows of our favorite comic book character. No, dude, there's no comparison, dude. One is nerdy and one is, like, worrying, you know? Worrying. Class consciousness starts with accepting weeaboos into the fold. No. You can't accept a weeaboo into the fold, man. Because they multiply, and then everything becomes about that. Like, all of a sudden, you're sitting around at the fucking table, and the world is burning outside. You got the head council of the survivors, and you have to spend 3.5 hours letting two weeaboos argue about their waifu. It'll happen. You can't let them, dude. They stymie it. They'll stifle it. No, dude. We're not adding them to the alphabet mafia. It ain't happening. It ain't happening, bro. They don't get to be an LGBTQIAW. All right, we're not adding weeab. Yeah, weeabism is not a gender expression, bro. It's just like pillow humping, man. It's like you gotta. If you ever had a dog that poo-poos on the carpet, it's a dysfunction. You know what I mean? It just, you have to. You have to discourage it. That's all there is to it, man. Because you know where weeaboos are even more reviled than they are here? I want you guys to guess. Where's one place that a weeaboo is hated more than they're hated in the good old United States of America? Ding, ding, ding. Will Novak wins the fucking, fast on the draw, dude. Dude, Japan, dude, the place that you worship, that created the characters that you pillow hump, thinks that you are the biggest embarrassment in the fucking world, bro. That alone should tell you that you're on the wrong track, dude. You've chosen a way it's a dark path. Weeaboos are hated most in their mother's house. Damn, that's harsh, bro. I'm sure weeaboos' mothers love them, South Park was right. Anime exists to brainwash Americans into serving the Japanese government. Oh my god, dude. It's true. Japan will find its way eventually. No, bro. They're not lagging behind weeaboos. They've roundly rejected your weeabism, bro. You have no safe harbor in the world anymore as a weeaboo. You know what I mean? America don't want you, Europe don't want you, and Japan, the fucking holy motherland, the source of all your worship, the source of all your deepest cultural wishes that you could be part of it, they don't want you harder than everybody else. Russia will take you in, but they're not going to allow you to continue your weeabism. They'll take you in, but if you like introduce yourself to a government official as Harajuki, fucking whatever the fuck, they're gonna put you in the gulag, bro, and you're gonna get re-educated. So I'm just I'm trying to save you from that fate, because I'm telling you, man, when society breaks down, there will be no safe harbor for the weeaboo, dude. Weeabism will not avail you of anything when the collapse happens, bro. Japan isn't gonna want you. No, dude, weeaboo commies are not gonna be prevalent ever. Ever. Sushi poo poo, dude. Taranaki. Fuck, man, dude. No, it can't happen, bro. I'm sorry. Everyone has at least 60 people that they want to kill. Big Mom, maybe. Maybe so. Zetsuna Namajiki, dude. Oh, no, dude. Oh, no, bro. So you don't understand, Paul. Like, I understand. You're probably like, have this preconception about weeaboos. But let me tell you a little something about my waifu, okay? She stands out. She's not your typical fucking waifu, okay? She is a 14-year-old high school girl who has just recently discovered that she has the power to control people's minds with her pussy, okay? This is like next level shit, bro. It's not your average like, oh, I can shoot a fireball, or oh, I can fly, or oh, I'm hecka strong. No, she can literally use her alien pussy, which is like, spoiler alert, I'm revealing a little bit in case you do want to catch up on the 120 episodes. About 90 episodes in, it is revealed that her pussy is inhabited by an alien, okay? And she can use that alien. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Are you joking me, bro? Are you joking me, bro? Are you joking me right now, bro? Are you kidding? There's a good show called Waifu Wars where one has to argue who has the best one. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. A spirit disguised as a high school girl who's able to control time through the use of time bullets. Oh my fucking god, bro. No, bro. No, dude. No. Man, nah, dude. Nah, bro. Mm-mm. Pray the weeb away. Dude, mega dodeca cringe, bro. It's a cringe burger with extra fucking tomato and extra lettuce and extra cheese right there. Time bullets, bro. A fucking high school girl that uses time bullets. Time bullets, bro. Time bullets. What about neckbeards? Can we pray them away too? Well, there's a lot of crossover, man. There's a lot of weeaboo neckbeard crossover. I mean, there's a reason why our, general fucking pool of fans has a heavy sprinkling of weeabism in it. Because there's a heavy crossover between neckbeard and weeaboo. I mean, it's a very short step from neckbeard to weeaboo. No, the neckbeards must be permitted. But any neckbeard that crosses the dark line into weeabism must be exterminated. Just stole a tree guard from a city tree sapling to put on my smaller sapling, my act of civil mischief for the day. Look at you, man. Out there fighting the system. You're basically the Joker now. You're basically the Joker. The Ledger Joker, even, man. I want to make an RPG where you can choose between furry, brony, neckbeard, or weeb. Oh, that'd be pretty cool. I'd play that. Oh my god, bro, dude. No. You need to understand, man. You need to get out. You need to go touch grass, Karumi, dude. If you're gonna sit here and tell me to my face that there's not a neckbeard weeaboo crossover, you wanna tell me to my face? You want to tell me to my face that there's not a huge neckbeard crossover, that there's not a bunch of dudes that look like me humping pillows of Yokohama Shokisaki? You fucking joking me, bro? Holy shit, man. You can't be that unaware of your own goddamn community. See, I'm telling you, man, weeabism is like it's having horse blinders on. You can only see what's in front of you, and the only thing in front of you is your goddamn motherfucking waifu. Dude, if you look to the left and the right, that statement you just made about how neckbeards are the arch enemy of the fucking weeaboo, bruh. Bruh, neckbeards are 90% of you. To be fair to weebs, a lot of hardcore fans of anything take it too far. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, but think about this shit, dude. Star Trek fans, right? Trekkies. There are some people that take it a little bit fucking crazy with it. But your average Trekkie, they go to a con, but they don't live their whole life. They're not coming up to your ass in real life going like, live long and prosper. You know what I mean? Whereas a weeaboo will unironically walk right up to you and be like, Ohio, komo-samahana. And you'd be like, can you fucking stop? Can you stop, bro? See, there's a whole difference, man. Hello, Paul. I want to know how this is a serious question. How much money would I have to give you to allow freedom of speech for the next 7 streams? You don't have enough money. Ban all the weebs and call it the Holocaust. How much per stream? $1,000. For $1,000 right now, I will let the next 7 streams be complete free speech zones. That's the price. Stay woke. Boom, 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 boom. Do. Stay woke. I'm just letting you know that I get to control how long those streams are. Can there be a pool for this? Or no. 1 donation. That's it. One person. I'll do 7. Cocking that gauge. I know you can't win. That's just the way it is. Even when you win, you lose. That's just the way it is. That was loud. Yeah, that was loud. Everybody Venmo me. I promise to give it to Paul. Dude, good scam. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end this. I'm going to go inside and play some Guilty Gear. I'm going to try and learn a character in Guilty Gear. So wish me luck. And I'll see you next time. Bye.